In the city of Seattle, on October 28, 1955, a boy named William Henry Gates III, known to the world as Bill Gates, was born into a middle-class family. His father was a lawyer, and his mother was a teacher and businesswoman. From the very beginning, Bill was curious, sharp, and loved learning new things. But he was not like ordinary children. He wanted to understand how things worked, especially machines and numbers, early curiosity, and the first encounter with computers. When Bill was just 13 years old, his school, the Lakeside School, got a computer. In the late 1960s, computers were very rare, huge, and expensive. But Bill was instantly fascinated. He spent hours in the computer lab learning how to program. He met Paul Allen, another student who shared his passion. The two became best friends and started writing small computer programs together. Bill and Paul were so passionate that they sometimes skipped classes just to spend more time programming. One of their early projects was to create a scheduling program for their school, which allowed students to arrange their classes. Bill cleverly programmed it so that he would be in classes with mostly girls, a glimpse of his playful and smart personality. The first step into business. In 1972, Bill and Paul started their first small business called Trafo Data. It was designed to analyze traffic data and help cities plan traffic systems. They earned a few $1,000s, but the business didn't last long. However, it gave them something much more valuable than money: experience and confidence. Bill's parents wanted him to go to college and become a lawyer like his father. So in 1973, he enrolled at Harvard University. But his heart was still in computers and programming. During his time at Harvard, he spent most of his hours in the computer lab, reading technical books and exploring new ideas. The turning point: the birth of Microsoft. In 1975, Paul Allen showed Bill an article in Popular Electronics magazine about a new computer called the Altair 8800, one of the first personal computers. Bill immediately saw the future. Computers would one day be on every desk and in every home. That was an idea almost nobody believed at the time. Bill and Paul contacted the makers of the Altair and offered to write software for it, even though they didn't have one yet. They worked day and night and eventually created a program that worked perfectly. The company loved it and bought the software. Soon after, Bill decided to leave Harvard and start a company with Paul. That company was called Microsoft, a combination of microcomputer and software. The struggle years. The early days of Microsoft were full of challenges. Bill and Paul worked tirelessly, often sleeping in the office and surviving on very little money. They had to convince computer manufacturers to use their software at a time when the world was still new to the idea of personal computers. Bill was known for being extremely focused and demanding. He checked every line of code written by his employees. But his determination paid off. Microsoft created MS-DOS, the operating system that would later power IBM's first personal computer. This deal changed everything. The rise of a tech empire. By the mid-1980s, Microsoft became a major name in the computer world. When Microsoft released Windows in 1985, it made using computers easier and more visual. Instead of typing commands, users could click icons, a revolutionary idea at that time. Bill Gates's vision was clear: a computer on every desk and in every home. Under his leadership, Microsoft achieved exactly that. By the 1990s, almost every personal computer in the world was running Microsoft software. Bill became one of the richest people in the world, but his success wasn't just about money. It was about how he transformed technology and made it accessible to everyone. Failures, challenges, and learning. Even though Microsoft became a giant, Bill Gates faced failures and criticism. In the late 1990s, Microsoft was accused of creating a monopoly and faced several lawsuits. Many predicted the fall of the company, but Bill handled it with calmness and intelligence. He learned from his mistakes, improved his leadership style, and moved forward stronger than ever. He stepped down as CEO in 2000 to focus more on innovation and later on philanthropy. He realized that true success comes not only from wealth but from helping others. A new mission: changing the world through giving. In 2000, Bill and his wife Melinda Gates founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, one of the largest charitable organizations in the world. Through this foundation, they began working to fight poverty, improve education, and provide health care in poor countries. Bill shifted his focus from building computers to building a better world. He donated billions of dollars to causes like eradicating diseases such as malaria and polio, supporting education for children, and providing clean water to underdeveloped regions. The legacy of Bill Gates. Bill Gates's journey is not just a story of success. It's a story of vision, hard work, failure, and transformation. From a curious boy in a small school computer lab to one of the most influential people on Earth. His life proves that passion and persistence can change the world. He once said, "It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure." Today, Bill Gates continues to inspire millions with his innovation, intelligence, and generosity. His story teaches us that no dream is too big if you are ready to work for it and never give up.